Shut up and sit down.
Hello, welcome to another video, Atheistically Speaking. Now, I've been running Atheistically Speaking for just over a year, 18 months, and obviously I did quite a lot of research before I started it up, and one of the research things I did was flat earth. I don't really know why, because it's a ridiculous idea. The earth is not flat. I did read somewhere originally online that the Flat Earth Society was actually set up as a joke, but I can't prove that because I can't find it. I have looked. Yet the whole Flat Earth Society thing online and Facebook group and all that, whatever it's called, Flat Earth Society, is completely made up as a hoax and as a joke by whoever created it. As I say, I can't prove that, unfortunately. But the Earth is not flat. There's so much evidence that it's not flat. There's shadows and there's height differentiation, horizon. If you look at the horizon when you're on a beach, if it's quite a wide expanse of sea, you can see it does slightly curve. I don't know what part of that they're not getting. And there is an experiment where if you take a sphere and you start at the north and you come down to the equator and you do a 90-degree turn along the equator and then do another 90-degree turn, if it's a sphere, you'll end up back where you started. If it's flat, you won't. So go and do that and then come back. And they say, one of their arguments is, that NASA's hiding everything. NASA's made it all up. What do they stand to gain by denying to us that it's flat? What do they stand to gain from lying about that? And also, when you look at the competitive element of America's NASA and Russia, for example, for the moon landing and everything, if the Earth was flat, Russia would have said something. They'd have gone, "Oh, you idiots, you all believed it." They would, it was such a heightened thing, wasn't it? The race to the moon and all that. That if they didn't get to the moon, if they'd faked the moon landings, Russia would have said something. Because they wouldn't want NASA to have won that. They wouldn't have want America to win the space race to the moon back in the 60s, would they? No. So they would have said that they were fake. Russia would have been the first people to say it was a fake landing. And they didn't, did they? And they would also be the first to say the Earth is flat. And it's not just NASA. There's loads of space agencies around the world. Do you know what I mean? If you think the Earth is flat, you're a fucking idiot. So yeah, I just wanted to get that across. And yeah, I mean, and they say like that NASA's, all the thousands of photos from NASA's are faked. Well, flat earthers haven't even got a fake photo, have they? They can't even fake a flat Earth. And where do all the fucking clouds go then? If it's flat, they just float off into space. And how is how do we get seasons? And I've seen models of a flat Earth where the sun and moon rotate around the top of it like that. How do we get an eclipse then? An eclipse is a shadow. Is the moon passing in front of the sun? You wouldn't get that if it's doing that. And how do you get different sections of the moon during the solar month? The shadow is the Earth. It's curved. Honestly, unbelievable. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. If you are a flat earther, there are experiments that would confirm a flat Earth bias, but they don't confirm that it's not a sphere. The best experiments that flat earthers have, the results could be either. A scientist, there are experiments that prove it's sphere. That, like this one. The answer doesn't conclude it could be either. The answer concludes it can only be spherical. There isn't an experiment that a flat earther has that determines once and for all it's flat. There isn't one. There's nothing. Alright? So I just wanted to say that. Thank you for your time. Take care. Ta-da.
People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing. Well, they give me all kinds of warnings to save me from ruin.
Crash! Bang! Wallop!